Rules for Life, a quick summary of the Tim Ferriss and Jordan Peterson podcast, just for you. I know, life today is chaos, and here's the startling truth. Most of us are drowning in it without even realizing. But what if 12 simple rules could help you stand tall, confront your demons, and carve meaning out of the madness? In this conversation between Tim Ferriss and Jordan Peterson, we dive into the rules, the struggles, and the raw humanity behind one of the most influential thinkers of our time. Jordan Peterson believes you can fight back with 12 simple rules. These aren't abstract theories, they're lifelines. Each rule is a story, a challenge, and a way to carve meaning out of madness. Let's walk through them, one by one.
Welcome back to Critical Thinking Secrets, the channel that gets you to think, well, critically!
Rule number 1, standing tall against chaos. Peterson begins with a deceptively simple command. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This very first rule may sound elementary, basic, even stupid, but it's seriously powerful. It's not just posture, it's a declaration. Think about it. When you walk into a room slouched, eyes down, you disappear. People overlook you, but when you walk in upright, shoulders back, suddenly the atmosphere shifts. People notice, they listen. Instantly, the world treats you differently. That's the power of signaling strength, even when you feel weak inside. Peterson isn't just talking about posture here. He's talking about signaling to the world and to yourself that you're ready to face the chaos head on. It's a physical manifestation of strength, even when you feel weak inside. Rule number 2, responsibility and self-care. After standing tall against chaos, Peterson's next rule turns inward. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Some food for thought. If a loved one was sick, you'd make sure they ate properly, got enough rest, and didn't drown in stress. But when it's you skip meals, ignore sleep, and push yourself until you break. Peterson insists, you deserve the same care. Responsibility isn't just about carrying the weight of the world. It starts with caring for yourself. Sadness creeps in here because so many of us neglect ourselves until we collapse. But the truth is, self-care isn't selfish. It's the foundation that allows you to stand tall, shoulders back, ready to face the chaos of life.
Ever feel stuck in a loop, making the same mistakes again and again? It's not bad luck. It's how we think. Without the right tools, we fall into traps, waste time, and miss opportunities. That's why we created the Critical Thinking Toolkit, your step-by-step guide to clear thinking, smarter choices, and real progress. Inside you'll find decision-making frameworks, bias and mistakes guide, checklists and mental models, self-assessment exercises. Thinking smarter isn't about working harder. It's about using the right approach. With the toolkit, you'll stop repeating mistakes and finally move forward. Don't let tomorrow look like yesterday. Grab the toolkit today. Tap the link below and move forward. Think better, decide smarter, move forward.
Rule 3, make friends with people who want the best for you. The next rule is all about the company you keep, making friends with people who push you on to new heights. Think about it. A toxic circle drags you down. Friends who mock your ambitions, who celebrate your failures, who keep you small because it makes them feel bigger. But when you surround yourself with people who genuinely want you to grow, everything changes. Imagine a friend who cheers when you succeed, who pushes you when you stall, who tells you the truth even when it hurts. That kind of friendship is rare, but it's the fuel that keeps you moving forward. Peterson's point is clear. Your destiny is shaped by the people around you. Choose allies who lift you higher, not anchors that pull you under. Rule number 4, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. The next rule is about perspective. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. It's so easy to look at others and feel small. The musician who compares himself to global stars and thinks he's worthless. the student who measures against the top of the class and feels like a failure. But Peterson reminds us, progress is personal. Yesterday you struggled with a chord, today you play it clean. Yesterday you avoided the gym, today you showed up. That's growth. Rule number 5, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Peterson's next rule is about parenting. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. It sounds harsh at first, but think about it. If kids are allowed to run wild, to ignore boundaries, to test patience without correction, resentment builds. Parents begin to dislike their own children, and that's a dangerous place to be. Discipline isn't cruelty, it's guidance. Setting limits teaches respect, and respect builds love. A child who learns boundaries grows into someone others can live with, work with, and trust. Peterson's point is simple. Love your children enough to teach them how to live in the world. Boundaries aren't punishment, they're preparation. Rule number 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Peterson's next rule is a tough one. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. It's easy to point fingers outward, to rage online about politics, complain about society, or blame others for the chaos around you. But if your own life is in disarray, those criticisms ring hollow. Imagine someone shouting about fixing the world while their own relationships are broken, their health neglected, their finances collapsing. Peterson's challenge is clear. Before you try to change the world, put your own life in order. This isn't about perfection, it's about responsibility. When you clean up your own chaos, you gain credibility. And only then can you speak with the authority to help fix the chaos beyond your door. Rule number 7, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Peterson's next rule cuts deep. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Expedience is tempting. It's the quick fix, the easy win, the shortcut that feels good in the moment but leaves you empty later. Meaning, on the other hand, is harder. It demands sacrifice, patience, and responsibility. Imagine someone chasing a promotion just for the paycheck, only to feel hollow once they get it. Contrast that with someone who chooses work that matters, building, creating, helping. It's slower, it's harder, but it fills life with purpose. Peterson's challenge is clear. Don't trade long-term meaning for short-term gain. Expedience fades, meaning endures. Rule number 8, tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Peterson's next rule is blunt but necessary. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Lies pile up like debt. Each one seems small at first, but together they weigh you down until you can barely move. And the worst part? Lies don't just deceive others, they corrode your own soul. Imagine someone living behind a mask, pretending everything is fine while inside they're falling apart. The longer the lie continues, the harder it becomes to escape. But one truth, spoken at the right time, can break the chains of deception and set you free. Peterson's challenge is clear. Honesty is painful, but it's the only path that doesn't collapse under its own weight. Truth builds strength. Lies destroy it. Rule number 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Peterson's next rule is about humility. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. It's easy to dismiss others, to think you already have the answers, or to wait for your turn to speak instead of truly listening. But when you do that, you miss out on wisdom that could change your life. Imagine a heated debate. One person keeps talking, convinced they're right. The other pauses, listens, and discovers a perspective they hadn't considered. That moment of humility opens the door to growth. Peterson's challenge is clear. Listen as if the other person has something valuable to teach you, because often they do. Rule number 10. Be precise in your speech. Peterson's next rule is about clarity. Be precise in your speech. When you speak vaguely, problems remain hidden. Saying everything's terrible doesn't help anyone. It leaves the chaos undefined, impossible to fix. But when you name the problem clearly, I feel ignored when you don't answer my calls. Suddenly there's something real to work with. Precision is power. It cuts through confusion, it makes solutions possible, and it forces you to confront reality instead of hiding behind generalities. Peterson's challenge is simple. Don't blur the truth with vague words. Say exactly what you mean, because only then can you begin to change what's broken. Rule number 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Peterson's next rule might sound unusual. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. At first, it feels trivial, but look closer. Skateboarding is risky. Kids fall, scrape knees, get bruised. Yet that risk is exactly what teaches resilience. Every fall is a lesson in courage. Every scar is proof they got back up. When adults step in too quickly, trying to shield children from danger, they rob them of the chance to grow strong. Overprotection breeds weakness. Allowing risk builds character. Peterson's challenge is clear. Let kids face danger, because it's in those moments of risk that they discover their strength. Rule number 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Peterson's final rule is gentle but profound. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. At first, it sounds almost whimsical, but the meaning runs deeper. Life is suffering, illness, loss, chaos. And in the middle of that pain, small moments of beauty remind us that life is still worth living. Imagine walking home after a hard day, weighed down by stress, and a cat crosses your path. You pause, reach out, and for a moment, the world softens. That tiny act doesn't erase the suffering, but it gives you strength to keep going. Peterson's challenge is clear. Notice the small joys. In the darkest times, it's those fleeting moments of light that help us endure. So here's a recap. Jordan Peterson's 12 rules as discussed on the Tim Ferriss Podcast. 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. 10. Be precise in your speech. 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. These 12 rules aren't commandments carved in stone. They're lifelines for navigating chaos. Each one is a challenge, a reminder, and a way to bring order and meaning into your life. Stand tall, care for yourself, choose friends who lift you higher, measure progress against your own past, guide your children with love and boundaries, put your own life in order before judging the world. Pursue meaning over shortcuts, speak the truth, listen with humility, be precise, let kids take risks, and when suffering feels overwhelming, pause to notice the small joys, even something as simple as petting a cat. The takeaway is simple. Life will always be chaos, but these rules give you the strength to face it. The question is, which rule will you live by today?
Finally, remember, critical thinking isn't about being a skeptic. It's about being a seeker. You're not trying to poke holes for the sake of it. You're aiming for the best outcome with the information you have. We've only scratched the surface. The Critical Thinking Toolkit is full of checklists, mental models, and hands-on guides to help you sidestep common pitfalls and think with clarity and confidence. Whether you're solving problems, making decisions, or just trying to sharpen your perspective, it's a resource you'll keep coming back to. Curious? Check out the link in the description.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoyed this video? For a more in-depth analysis, visit our website, www.criticalthinkingsecrets.com to read the full article. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date with our latest weekly release content. We have over 300 videos on our channel to help kickstart your critical thinking journey. Also, as an added bonus, Just for supporting our channel, you can download our free critical thinking ebook. So go ahead and click the link below. Till next time, keep those critical thinking gears turning. Thank you for watching.